Freedom Festival is back once again with the aim of developing and elevating creative talent within a variety of art forms, including music, film, art, design, dance, theatre and poetry. For the last 8 years, the Basha Uhuru Freedom Festival has showcased, celebrated artistic talent. This year, it intends to have a different twist due to the COVID-19 pandemic. People will get the opportunity to enjoy the festival live while also streaming it online. Joining us now via Zoom is organiser Gaisang Sathekge, the exhibitions and events curator from the Constitution Hill and Sióbhan, also known as CEO, the Twilight child, who will be performing at this year's edition. Ladies, a very good morning to you too. Thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to Morning Live.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Hello.
Gaisang, I'm going to start with you. The festival seeks to nurture local talent by giving them a platform to showcase their talent. How has it grown over the years?
So we are now in our 8th year. Basha Uhuru Freedom Festival was inaugurated in 2013, and we have seen a huge interest from the public, especially young people in the creative industry, and we've received so much support, and we've just seen thousands of festival goers just coming into the festival over the years. And unfortunately this year, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were unable to continue with the planned festivities, which normally happen in June, as it's a youth art festival and it's youth month. So we have had to push it out to later in the year. And of course, we only have a limited numbers, a limited audience.
And this year, things will be slightly differently, obviously due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But then what are your expectations for this year's edition?
Well, we have extracted, the art elements that the public have grown to love over the years. So activities such as poetry, like last night we had a beautiful poetry night and a dance performance showcasing the Pantsola dance culture in South Africa. And we also had a film screening and of a documentary film called The African Cipher. But throughout the week, we have had a series of films being screened. We have had an art exhibition that opened in the week in partnership with the MTN Foundation. We have had a creative conference showcasing some of the province's top young designers. So we've had a lot of things happening throughout the week, and that's really some of the elements that are expected in our normal Basha Uhuru Freedom Festival. But what we have done this year is managed to scale down the program in terms of numbers, having limited numbers, and also showcasing some of the activities online. So it has been a hybrid festival with some of the programs being digital on our online platforms and some happening physically, like the film festival and the poetry and the art exhibition. And of course, today, the music later on.
Now, CEO, let me also bring you in. You're one of the artists set to take part in this year's event. What can people expect to get from you?
A great time, hopefully. Hopefully everybody enjoys it. I'm going to mix a bit of poetry and a bit of spoken word and cool electronic sounds with my partner, Dave Martian. So it's going to be a great time.
And what does it mean for artists like yourselves to be given such an opportunity to be on this platform?
It's great. It's great that we have spaces to express our work and ourselves. And it's great that people are still engaging with art and that art is being a great sort of solace during this COVID pandemic, and that we still, we have work to do and share, and that people still engage with us is amazing. So I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
Now, Ms. Sathekge, Gaisang, as we've mentioned earlier on, the festival started earlier in the week with film, art, dance, theatre and many more, including a creative conference. What took place? I mean, what kind of conversations took place in that conference?
So there was a variety of topics that were addressed. Most importantly, it was about market access for for upcoming SMEs in the creative industry. So the conference was focusing on creating market access, industry exposure, but also bringing on these young designer makers into a space where they can be workshopped on refining their products so that their products are ready, for the market. They're ready for production on a larger scale. So it was also focusing on refining the products of these designers. And also it was really a space for designers and creatives to create a closely knit network instead of working in a silo. It's very important, especially now during the pandemic, to collaborate and share skills and network as much as possible. So that's what the conference was really focusing on.
Okay, and just for interest's sake, do share with us the ticketing details and as well as the login details of how people should log in to take part.
So most of our programs have already taken place, as I said, throughout the week. The festival launched on the 16th of November, and we closed today with a beautiful music picnic with live DJ sets and live bands like Sio. He is one of the performing artists to look forward to later today. And the tickets for this music picnic have unfortunately sold out. So the public were invited to log into our website, thecreativeuprising.co.za, to book their free tickets because the festival has been free throughout. So they were invited to just go online, book their free tickets and redeem them. And we also had a limited number of tickets available, obviously due to the COVID-19 regulations. All right. So unfortunately, it sold out,
All right, ladies, great chatting to you. Thank you so much, Gaisang and Sio, for chatting to us this morning.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, that was Gaisang Sathekge and musician Sio talking to us about the Basha Uhuru Festival, which is currently taking place at the Constitution Hill in Johannesburg.